Eshwalona bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, Eshwalona bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, Eshwalona bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, Eshwalona bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, Eshwalona bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, Eshwalona bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, Eshwalona bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, Eshwalona bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, Eshwalona bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, Eshwalona 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 bambojira,
bambojira, bambojira, bambojira, bambojira.
Laraye, laraye, laroya, laraye, laraye, laroya, laraye, laraye, laroya, laraye, laraye, laroya, laraye, laraye, laroya,
is patient, but my patience has run out. Love is kind. It does not envy and it does not boast. It is not proud and it does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking and it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. Love always wins. And now 3 remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest amongst these is love. And I love you all. You are my people. And I love all people. Don't get me wrong. I have universal love for everybody. But no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, there will be no peace. Period. Period, point blank, poo. I will be returning in a little while. I'm not going to give the timeline, but it's not going to be very long. I plan to return, and I don't give a fuck. I'm coming to New York because they're going to watch me and follow me no matter where I go. So it don't fucking matter. It's nothing I do is going to be a secret because you got to use your passport and your bank to pay your ticket to fly. So, nowhere I go is hidden. So I will be returning to New York and very shortly, and I'm going to be living there. I'm going to be living back and forth, but I'm going to spend some time in New York. I'm coming back. I'm not going to let them run me out of America again. And that's why I'm telling you right now, no justice, no peace. I'm telling you right now, I might be the one that might have to start the fucking revolution. I see they already started it with the flock cameras, but I might be the one that might have to start the goddamn revolution. Because y'all know my story. I was ran out of Georgia because the United States government has brought in all kind of illegal immigrants, okay? They've also brought in other people from other countries, and they've collaborated with these people to gang stalk. I got a revolution. And before I get this started, this is not no hate speech. I love my brothers and sisters from everywhere. African, Hispanic, European. I don't care where you from. I don't got a problem with you. But I have a problem with you working with the United States government to oppress American citizens. And they gave me a revolution. Yes, Lord. They gave me a revolution to start. You're damn right. But they gave me a revelation. They showed me something. Now, there are maybe a minimum amount of foreigners that are gang stalked in America. I'm not talking about European countries and other places. But I noticed that there are really not any foreigners being gang stalked for the most part. Like, it's not Mexicans being gang stalked. Ethiopians ain't being no gang stalked. And a lot of other cultures, it just seems to be Americans being gang stalked in America. And what I realized was the reason the foreigners are not being gang stalked is because they can be sent back home. And that's the whole reason why most of the gang stalking is orchestrated and done by them. Because they're somewhere that is not their home. And in order to stay there, they're going to easily comply with whatever orders they're given. And that is the reason why all of us are claiming we being gang stalked and hacked and all the shit is happening, but it's not happening to America. It's not happening to foreigners. It's not. If you notice, everybody is either black or white that's being goddamn gang stalked. Now, the Native Americans, I'm sure they got their own thing. Now, I know we have our differences in the country. We got all places got their history and differences. But when it comes to the matter of gang stalking, due to the fact that your government worked against you to bring a whole bunch of foreigners in there and allow them to benefit from a free damn system to come up and get everything they want off of it in order to just control and torment and torture you all, their slaves. Yeah, it has to be a damn revolution. And they gave me this message today to talk about this. I'm thinking about starting a petition because it does not make sense right now that we got a bunch of Ethiopians, Eritreans, Cameroonians, Senegalese, Haitians, Jamaicans, Panamanians, Dominicans, Mexicans, Chinese, Vietnamese, Koreans. All these people have all these jobs in the FBI right now, the NSA, the CIA, East Indians. All of them have jobs in the federal government right now, and they have positions because they complied with gang stalking Americans. That's what it's all about. That's the big picture right now. So what I'm petitioning, and I'm going to write up a petition, and I'm looking into starting a website. I want to start a website that will blast, identify the names and the faces of anyone from another country and anyone, black or white, from this country, because it's treason that participates in gang stalking against Americans. Now, let me make this clear before I jump into this. Let me make something clear. I am not petitioning to revoke citizenship and to chase out by ICE people that come from other countries to America that's just minding their business, working and not bothering nobody. I'm not saying nothing about them. I'm not talking to you all. I don't hate you, okay? I don't want y'all to think that I hate you. I don't want y'all to think that, okay? But those of you Nigerians and Ghanaians and Kenyans and Ethiopians and Eritreans and fucking Somalians and Mexicans and Puerto Ricans and Panamanians and Haitians and Jamaicans and Koreans and Vietnamese, all y'all motherfuckers, I can't name all of y'all. I'm talking to y'all right now. All of y'all that have jobs right now in the federal government. All of y'all, listen to me, all y'all foreigners. If you are partaking in hacking us, if you are partaking in gang stalking us, GPS tracking, following us, if you got to stick up your ass and you jealous of us and feel some kind of way because maybe you grew up somewhere where you have a very narrow mindset and you see somebody with a different viewpoint than you, and you're jealous of them because you're making assumptions about them, or you're a lazy American that you don't know nothing the fuck about, and you're taking it out on us from government institutions. Yes, I am petitioning, and I'm going to write up a petition that you all are immediately chased out of the country. If you got citizenship through marriage or whatever, we're going to need that citizenship revoked. Even if you're a tether or second generation, it's time for y'all to go. Now, y'all know I'm not racist and I'm not against any foreigners. Y'all know my father is a foreigner, but my mother is Black American. But I'm going to say this, from what I've seen and from what I have experienced, we need to come together. I know in the country we have our own issues amongst each other, but at the end of the day, no matter where we go in the world, they're going to always see us just as Americans, no matter what race, whatever. I'm talking about in America. The foreigners are not being gang stalked because they're the ones being given jobs in the federal government to gang stalk you. Okay? Chinese, East Indian, all of them. I'll name them all the races off. But they have government jobs to hack you, to follow you, to gang stalk you, even to kill some of you. They brought these people from other countries, some of them, because they thought they had a special talent or a special skill using magic, voodoo, witchcraft, and they thought that they would make them the leaders of different cults and covens in different parts of the United States and train Americans as well to work together with them to do things to American citizens and control your ass. This is what's been going on right now. So what needs to happen first, I'm going to get a petition together. If anybody wants to help, email me. I'm going to write up a petition. If you are Black American, white American, or Native American, if you're Hispanic, you better, your blood lineage needs to go back all the way to slavery. If not, you're a tether. Unless you go all the way back to our chattel slavery in America. If you came from somewhere else, you're a tether. And if you're working with them, I got a problem with your ass. So I want to put together a petition. Anybody want to help me with it? Add anything to it, you can email me. That any foreigner, whether you are first, second, third generation, if you are a tether, even if you were born in America, even if somebody married an American and had a child here in America, I don't give a fuck how you got here. If it is found out and you are identified as somebody that has been hacking, stalking, gang stalking, and doing things, and we find your name and we find out your face, that you should be, you and your family and whoever has sponsored you to come to America, be immediately deported. And then we'll put the address and the information of the community that those individuals live in. We all got to work together to get these motherfuckers up out of here. So anybody of any other race or culture that migrated to America, y'all know what I'm talking about. Anybody that migrated to America from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Cameroon, from Senegal, from Mexico, from Eritrea, Somalia, Ethiopia, East India, if you're not here legitimately, if you're not in America legitimately, I told y'all I'm about to get hella xenophobic because I'm sick of this shit. Because the whole reason that I'm not motherfucking in America right now and I had to leave from my home is because of some Senegalese, Cameroonian, some Black American traitors that need to be charged with treason, okay? Ethiopians and Eritreans. I think Haitian and Jamaican too, and Panamanians. That's about 5 different cultures and races that don't come from America that literally work together to try to put death over my head, a death contract, and force me out of the home that my grandmother had roots in. Slavery roots. And now I'm living here and they're living in America comfortably. That's why I'm saying no justice, no fucking peace. No justice, no peace. No motherfucking Cameroonian, Haitian, Panamanian, no motherfucking Eritrean, Ethiopian, Somalian has the right to have justice and peace in America if I don't, goddammit. Because my ancestors picked cotton there and you just got here 20, 15, 5 years ago because you know how to do voodoo, bitch. My grandmother said, if I can't live in America peacefully while a bunch of foreigners are in there that are working with the government to either kill or chase out Americans, you're not going to have no peace either. That's why I'm alive. And if I have to set it off, I'm going to fucking set it off. I'll be in New York shortly, y'all. I'll be in New York shortly, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm about to get hella xenophobic. I'm following the example of what they did in South Africa. I'm following the example of what they did in South Africa. And I'm about to get hella motherfucking xenophobic. It's not that I don't love my Kenyan, my Ghanaian, my Nigerian, my Ethiopian, Eritrean, Somalian, Jamaican, Haitian, Panamanian. It's not that I don't love y'all. But the ones of y'all that are working with the government in these cults to put contracts on people who had to die, take your ass back home. Go back to your flea-ridden ass motherfucking country. Take your ass back home. So I'm going to do a petition. If anybody wants to help me with the petition, email me. And I am petitioning that there are laws put in place that anyone, 2 categories. Either you're a tether or you come from another country, okay, and you participated in gang stalking, and you're caught. We know your name. We know your face. We know who you are. And you get fucking deported. Yes, you get deported. And your family, whoever sponsored you, everybody got to get out the country, all of y'all. And the other category is for Americans that are working together with the foreigners and the tethers to gang stalk other Americans. They are to be charged with treason. That's the other thing. They are to be charged with treason. Any Black, white, Native American that works with a foreigner or a tether to gangstalk, to hack, or to do anything to American citizens, they are to be charged with treason and go the fuck to jail. I'm going to see if I can start a website if they don't crash it, because you know what they did when I tried to start my other group. I want a website to go up of Americans that need to be charged with treason that are working with Ethiopians, Eritreans, Somalians, Kenyans, Nigerians, Ghanaians, Haitians, Vietnamese, Korean, Chinese, y'all know, all Panamanians, Puerto Ricans, anyone that's a tether or from another country. I want a website with 2 categories. Those that will be charged with treason, that are Americans working with the foreigners and tethers, and then the foreigners and tethers that need to be deported. Because what we need to do, once we identify who is doing the gang stalking and we get a positive ID on them, then that person needs to be identified, their address, where they live, their community, their neighborhood. No justice, no motherfucking peace. If we can't live in America after all of the things we've been through in America, if we can't live in peace and can't get justice, then they can't live in peace and justice in their community and neighborhood either. Matter of fact, you don't even get a community no more. Pack your shit and get the fuck out. Which brings me to my next point. So when we get this website going, because I already see what I got to do. I'm like, why is all this stuff happening to me? They said, maybe you're the one that needs to start the revolution. Fuck it. Maybe you just that one that might have to start marching, start in New York, start in front of the news, start in front of the news buildings. Go to the mayor, go protest in front of the FBI. Hold on, I got something for y'all. So, since we are talking about people being charged with treason, because the American ones you can't send nowhere, what we will do is first identify them. Everybody from everywhere, if we can find out exactly who they are, where they live, and their names. We already know about this Ethiopian one right here named Professor Kibret Berhano Kibret. He got detained by ICE in Texas. Him and his family should not be able to rest anywhere in America right now in any goddamn Ethiopian community. His name is Professor Kibret Berhano Kibret of the University of Maryland. Now, why is this important? Because he was working together with a Black American named Michael Newford. His name is Michael Newford, right here. Michael Newford. I put a post about him. On my YouTube post. Michael Newford works for the United States military, retired. This is my sister, my own sister's husband. And they work at NIH in the neuropath. They study neuropathology. Neuropathology. Y'all know what that is? They are the ones that are finding subjects to inject with the RNA, DNA, enzyme vaccination, and they're injecting them with, the drug so those Chinese scientists can study us. So this is only one. There are many more. This is a Black American that needs to be charged with treason. Michael Newford. His name is right now, I believe he works. Let me see. These are the ones that tried to have me killed. These are the ones that tried to have me killed. Let me see. Right now, he works for the FDA, y'all. Right now, he's working. It says right here, right now, he's working for the FDA, Regulatory Review Officer. Okay, full-time at the FDA. He should not have a job right now in the federal government. He's a traitor to the country. Michael Newford in the U.S. Army. He and his wife are traitors and they need to be charged with treason. Okay? Why? Because they work together with Professor Berhanu Kibret of the University of Maryland to inject Americans with this experimental neural remote monitoring technology whereby they can track your organs and track things going on inside your body. So this man needs to be deported, and everyone connected to him in the Ethiopian community. And Michael Newford and his wife need to be charged with treason in America. Not just them, it's more. Now, in addition to this, I've told you about this chick right here. Her name is Shaquana Denson. She worked with the FBI in Georgia, in Southeast Atlanta, Georgia. Shaquana Denson, okay? What she did was she worked together with these people to date men and women that they wanted to use as subjects and inject. So what she does is have sex and date and catfish men and set them up to be injected with the what I just described to you. Okay, so Shaquana Denson, she needs to be charged with treason, a Black American that has been working with an Ethiopian and Michael Newford and many others to inject Americans with this drug. And this is Francis Severin Foto. He's from Cameroon, West Africa. Also worked as a business partner with Shaquana Denson. He's from Cameroon, West Africa. He was working out of Chicago and Atlanta, Georgia, and he's the other one. He dates women and men, yes, women and men, and he sets them up to be injected as well with that enzyme RNA DNA vaccination experimental drug, the luciferase. His name is Francis Severin Foto. If you want to take a look at any of these people, they're under my post on YouTube. What he does, him and Shaquana Denson were working as partners for the government. And what their job was to find people that they wanted to inject and do tests on and to date them, to catfish them. They would place you on their pathway. Or if you work at a job, they would put him at your job or put her at your job. And their job is to get close to you and see if they can date you. If they can't, they go and find somebody else that they think you might like. But these are two people. This one needs to be deported along with anyone connected to him from his country. Again, Francis Severin Foto from Cameroon, West Africa. He might be found in Chicago or Atlanta. Chicago or Atlanta. Okay? He needs to be deported back to Cameroon. And Shaquana Denson needs to be charged with treason. Michael Newford needs to be charged with treason along with his wife. And Professor Berhanu Kibret needs to be deported along with anyone that sponsored him to come to America. Now, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are many, many, many more. Many, many more out there. You know it's not a three-man show. It's corruption on the highest level. But as we are able to find everyone connected to them and everyone that's been working with them, attacking American citizens in this way, we should be able to get a website going and start putting the neighborhood, the address where these people live and stay at, the ones that are being charged with treason, as well as the ones that have to be deported with their children and their family and anybody else that sponsored them to come to America. Real talk. We got rights, you know. We got goddamn rights too, y'all. So if y'all want to help me with the goddamn petition, email me about it. I'm dead ass. These people have to be put on this website just like a sexual predator watchdog website. They have no right to victimize American citizens like this. No justice, no peace. If Americans cannot live in America in peace and get justice, then these foreign motherfuckers helping the government can't either. Every last one of them. You understand? Every last one of them. Again, because some dumbass is going to try to twist my words and say I'm prejudiced and say, oh, you just, you hate foreigners and you're xenophobic. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You know goddamn well I don't hate any of my brothers or sisters from any goddamn country. I don't have no problem with you. But when you stopping and blocking us from working and you're taking our jobs and you're isolating, gang stalking us and blocking us from employment and you're taking all our jobs so you could gang stalk, hack our bank accounts and do all that shit to us in our country, yes, we have to become xenophobic. Enough of the social graces. Yes. We got to start marching through the damn streets and demanding their heads. Yes, we have to become xenophobic. You goddamn right. We have to follow South African, what they did in South Africa. At some point, we're going to have to make some kind of goddamn stand about this shit. Y'all can't get a job because a foreigner got your goddamn job to take your money, your job, and then to inject you with shit to be studied and isolate you, a foreigner? For real? Are you fucking kidding me? No. We need the addresses, the names, and the communities. I'm going to get a website together and we are going to work on a petition. A petition. You will be charged with motherfucking treason as an American if you're working with any foreigner against American citizens to inject us with anything, to let Chinese people come study us, to block us from employment. Enough is a fuck enough. I'll be in New York soon, y'all. Let's go. So let me pull some energy and see what's out here. I don't know. I felt, y'all know I get sudden rushes sometime of energy and downloads. It's like the ancestors float in and they get the, you know that ain't right. You know that ain't right. Yeah, I know it ain't right. Well, what you gonna do about it? Because it's not right. My grandmother and my great-great-grandmother and my pappy and my great-great-grandpappy paid my fucking way. I shouldn't have been chased out of my own damn country by foreigners. By foreigners. No justice, no goddamn peace. I was chased out of my own country, y'all, by Ethiopian, Eritrean, and some white and black Americans that need to be charged with treason in the FBI and on the street. I was chased out of America by someone from Cameroon, Senegal, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Somalia. I was chased out of my country by all foreigners and a couple of black and white Americans in the FBI need to be charged with treason. It don't make no goddamn sense. One of them is Giovanni Donnelly, a Panamanian in the FBI in Levantsville, Maryland, that worked for the FBI, and he was part of my gang stalking, and that's my child's father's brother. So he needs to be deported back to Panama. He's a tether. He needs to be deported. He needs to be deported because that's not treason for them. Deportation. Deportation. You can't be working against black Americans like that. Or white Americans. Or any fucking American when you a fucking tether. You don't work together with the government like that when you a goddamn tether. Time to start deporting these motherfuckers so y'all can have your jobs back. Y'all need to have your jobs back. All right, what is the energy right now? Ancestors, I already asked y'all for it, so give it here. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to fuck with me. The CIA, somebody's niece, young woman, 18 to 35. It was a really bad idea to choose me to fuck with, I promise you. Because I have ancestral protection and support. They really fucked with the wrong motherfucking one. Why is Elon Musk here? I'm going to put him right there and see what the fuck going on. I was the wrong motherfucker to fuck with, I promise you. They should have asked my baby father about me before they started coming to Georgia to my house fucking with me and bothering me. he could have warned them and told them. No, I wouldn't do that. She quiet right now. Leave her ass alone, please. Don't get that thing started back up again. They should have consulted somebody that actually fucking knew me back then. What is the energy crown? First of all, somebody might have a niece, a young woman between 18 and 35, and then I have the CIA. Tell me about this niece energy. What is going on with this niece energy? Somebody feels defeated right now because they're having a big tower. Okay, I have the Knight of Pentacles. This might have to do with their job, being reckless. Yeah, y'all hella reckless and destructive. Because there's some information that could be coming out right now about the lovers, a Gemini. Clarify the lovers and a Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the lovers, a Gemini. Clarify the lovers and a Gemini. Somebody in their thoughts about just moving to calmer waters about something. That means somebody about to leave something alone. Okay, this might be one of these West African practitioners from another fucking country getting paid by the United States government to fuck with y'all. The devil reverse or a Capricorn. There could be a West African practitioner with an East African witch getting paid in jobs with your tax dollars and being able to enjoy the freedoms of America while y'all gotta suffer because they're being given power over you to hack you, to stalk you, and do whatever the fuck they want to you. Somebody watching right now. Good, you better fucking watch. Because people are fucking tired. Tired of the motherfucking flock cameras. By the way, Alaska is the only state that does not have flock yet, y'all. Alaska is the only state that does not have flock yet. I was looking it up to see. But I don't give a fuck. I'm coming to New York, where I started out. Yeah, we see these demons, these stupid ass demons, they not gonna fucking stop. And they not gonna compensate us for the years that we lost, the money we lost. You blocked us from work, finance, saving, career. Some of us have been out of work, unable to function due to the gang stalking for years. While all these foreigners are living it up off of fraud money in America, bitch, kiss my ass. Sorry, for those of y'all that don't know me, I'm QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. This is not love of the highest vibration. It's my duality. Those of y'all that do know me, I don't got to explain this shit to you. You already know me. This is another duality that's needed, okay? So like I said, I don't hate y'all. I don't hate my foreign brothers and sisters from wherever y'all from. But, bitch, if you working together with Americans to block citizens from having jobs so that they can have employment where they can afford to have a decent place to live and their children go to school and everything else because you're working high-paying jobs to gang stalk us, no, bitch, it's your time to get the fuck out. And as soon as we are able to identify your name and who sponsored you to come to America, we're going to put you on blast where you live at, your neighborhood. And I got a whole list of names connected to just those 4 people I gave you. I got a whole fucking list of names, faces. I don't know exactly where they live, but we can start putting it up there, bitch, and we can start a march. We can start targeting their homes. We can start targeting their communities once we positively identify that they were a participant. I'm not saying randomly run out there and get to targeting innocent people that are not bothering nobody. That's not what I'm saying, and don't get it confused, okay? Do not get it confused. I'm not saying randomly just target Ethiopians and Eritreans and Cameroonians and Nigerians and Ghanaians and Mexicans and Panamanians, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Vietnamese, Korean, Filipino. I'm not saying that. That's not humanitarian. I'm not saying to randomly target. I'm saying when we start doing our research and following the trail, all we got to do is have a few characters and see who's connected to them. And we can start connecting dots to everybody connected to them. Oh, we could do it, baby. And when we are able to positively identify, and I am going to start something, not online, but like online personally with people to help you identify who's gang stalking you, like positively gang stalking you. Because once we can make the connection, who they're working with, we will have names to add to the website so we can find out who these motherfuckers are from Afghanistan and everywhere else. I've had everybody come on this table. There was a family from Afghanistan that got deported because they couldn't spiritually take somebody out. Child, I'm telling you, once we find out who all these motherfuckers are and post where they live at, they not gonna get no motherfucking peace at home or at their jobs. We gotta chase them out. And then the people that are from America, charge them with treason. They need to go to jail or street justice. Because I'm tired of it. You don't fucking experiment with us. So somebody want to move on to calmer waters. What's going on with the CIA right now? And yes, we need financial compensation, bitch. We need to be financially compensated for lost time, lost wages, for money stolen from us. Yeah, we need to be compensated. What the fuck? Even if you stopped the gang stalking, you thought we was going to just go away quietly and just take the ass whooping like, all right, well, you stole my money on YouTube and you stole this and you stole that and you stole my inheritance and you stole this. All right, but now you stopped attacking me, so I'm going to just go away quietly and try to put the pieces of my life together. Hell no! Fuck you. Fuck no. The fuck you talking about? You must be fucking crazy. Y'all gonna come up off of some motherfucking dividends. That's what. Y'all better come up with some fucking housing or some for all the fucking victims. All of the goddamn victims. Y'all better come up with some fucking housing. Y'all were housing half the motherfuckers that were gang stalking us. Bitch, y'all better come up with a new type of Section 8 or some motherfucking thing to house all the motherfuckers that were gang stalked. That y'all got these illegal conservatorships over. I believe Michael Newford was trying to get a legal conservatorship in Arkansas because they maybe they're not as organized and they might not have everything. It's easy to get away with it in Arkansas. So a lot of people get illegal conservatorships. So all the judges, all the probate judges in Arkansas need to be investigated and looked at. See, they go into the South and certain areas and places where it's easy to lose paperwork. It's easy to get away with shit, so you won't find it. So I know Michael Newford, I saw about a year ago, I screenshotted it, and I still have it. I have to look it up. Is in the court system in Arkansas, bitch. Okay? Somebody might be cussing somebody out right now in the CIA because something's over. Somebody could be cussing out an Aquarius right now. But yes, they are going to have to subsidize us. Bitch, you subsidize half, about 100% of the Somalian community in fucking Minnesota. There shouldn't be not one motherfucking gang-stalked American in the street. Y'all need to come up with some money and some food stamps or some motherfucking thing to help. You just don't fuck up our whole life and then go skipping off into the sunset. Hell no. Kind of shit is that? We need to be fucking compensated. Or whoever is sitting comfortably right now that was a part of this gang stalking, especially if you come from another country, bitch, you a guest. You are a guest in someone's country. And you attack the citizens. If you sitting cozy and comfortable right now as a foreigner and you know you are participating in this gang stalking shit, bitch, you're not going to have no peace and no justice in America. I promise. Anybody that's homeless, we're going to start bringing that shit to your community and to your motherfucking door. Fuck that. You brought it to our door. You blocked us from employment. You followed and gang stalked our asses. And we're citizens of the country. No justice, no motherfucking peace. We need to get this website rolling, y'all. What's going on with the CIA right now? Trying to tip away without compensating us for shit. No, you're gonna compensate for something. Can you imagine? Do all this shit to you and then leave you penniless. All right, we stopped attacking you, but we just gonna leave you with no money and nothing to pick up the pieces of your life. Oh, bitch. Yeah. Okay. See how that work out for you. You must not know. Bitch, I'm about to set it the fuck off. And I got the protection of my ancestors and my guardians. I am not afraid. What's going on in the CIA? Because it's only going to get bigger and bigger. The more they don't give us some justice, it's only going to get bigger and bigger. What the fuck? They thought we was just going to go away? What's going on in the CIA right now? Somebody, the Ace of Pentacles, what's the Eight of Pentacle reverse? Somebody right now that didn't have the skills to orchestrate something against you, a Libra, and a friend of theirs, they're giving them some money to do what? Clarify the King of Swords. Maybe we need a revolution. Maybe a revolution is what we need. But the Four of Pentacles, they don't have the money to pay him. All right, so if somebody in the CIA or that was working with the CIA, they were just about to pay somebody in my community to come try to spiritually attack me, but they don't have enough money to pay him. Because the people around here, they were like, fuck that, you're going to have to double the price. Pay us more. They just literally told them, no. No more money for y'all. Four of Pentacles. Yep, they not taking action. They like, y'all don't pay us enough money to do this stupid shit. The Four of Pentacles, I can't make it up. So there's an Aquarius that was just cussing somebody out at the CIA and working together with somebody to contact someone up around me to tell them to spiritually attack me real fast while I'm doing this message. And they told them no, because it's not enough money. They just told them no. I'm laughing my ass off. A father figure that's a narcissist. Yep, and it's right now in real time while I'm talking to y'all, right now, because they got a reprobate mind. And it's not going to be until we start having bloodshed in the motherfucking street that shit gonna get right. That's right. Somebody's closed emotionally because the offers they made before didn't do shit. All right, let's jump on in. So that's what's going on right now. And what the fuck is going on with someone's niece between the age of 18 and 35? Child, and anybody in my family in the government, you're going to be on that list. Your address going to be on that list along with your face, your children, your family, everybody. The ones in my family too. I'm going to put y'all on the website and expose all of y'all and where y'all live. Because I got family members that work in the CIA. I have distant family members I did not grow up with, but I didn't find out until I was grown and I started getting attacked that they was in the CIA. Bitch, all y'all going on the list because I know y'all names and I know I got your picture and I know what y'all look like and I know where y'all live. So y'all want to fucking bring it, bitch. Nona Chisholm Thyme, San Antonio, Texas, from motherfucking Boulder, Colorado, bitch. You, your children, and everybody. I'll put all their pictures up there. She got a son living in Georgia. I'm going to put everybody, every last one on the motherfucking website, bitch. Everyone, treason. You're not going to be able to sleep peacefully. You're not going to feel safe with your kids, bitch. No justice, no peace. For the victims, bitch, there's no justice and no peace for you either. You got the right one. What is going on with someone's niece right now, a young woman? Is she doing magic? Girl, put your arm down. You stink. It's your funky ass arm, but you don't got no power. Who's walking away? Somebody that kicked them out their energy and is heartbroken. Because they're burdened right now. Because somebody got cut off. Wow. Somebody went their own way and cut them off. What's Elon Musk got to do with all this now? We already know what he got to do with it. Why is Elon Musk here? Tell me about Elon Musk. He feels defeated because he's feeling the burden because he's the one that gave these foreigners this contract and told them to work together with certain Americans in the past. And now he kicked them all out his energy. And they probably begging for his help right now and money to fight me. They're heartbroken. Yeah. They're heartbroken. They're trying to get a message to him. The Page of Wands. Yeah, they're trying to get a message to him that I'm on the fucking computer trying to start an army and go to war with them and I'm about to expose their ass. And they asking him, what you going to do about it? And he blocked them. That's what's going on right now. This Virgo, this might be Professor Berhanu Cabret. Yeah, good. Good, bitch. Because he wasn't closed off to doing shit to affect your stability. And he can't move forward. And Elon Musk ain't going to help him. That's what you get when you dance with the devil. That's what the fuck you get. Just like the people that roll with Sean Puffy Combs. That's what the fuck you get. You know? just because somebody is up for a minute, you know, this is why foresight is needed. This is why you need the foresight to know what a good investment is and what a bad investment is. All right, let's pull some energy and see what's going on out here in these spiritual gang-stalking streets. Email me. Anybody that wants to be involved with this petition, email me. If you want to help with it, if you have some kind of skill with petition writing, anything. And I'm going to look at, I have to look and see how much it costs to maintain a website. And I don't know if they'll try to crash it. I don't give a fuck. It's worth at least trying. You know, it's worth at least trying. Put these motherfucking foreigners on a website in the communities they live in, along with their face. If we're not getting justice and peace and we're homeless and we're broke because these people made us that way, and you're a foreigner and you were a part of our gang stalking, you're not going to be able to live in America in any fucking community. I don't give a fuck if it's with other Ethiopians. Bitch, that shit will get burned the fuck down. I don't give a fuck what community you come from. Wherever you at, they better treat you like Jonah and throw you off the fucking ship. And you better get your family out of here, whether you from Cameroon, whether you from Senegal. You better get your motherfucking family out of here, bitch. Because some of us are ready to fucking go. Because some of us don't got nothing to lose. Because y'all took everything from us. Let's go. What is the energy crowning this shit? Especially that Eritrean. That Eritrean's gonna fuck up their whole fucking community for everybody. Like that dumbass Ethiopian in South Africa. Like that dumbass Ethiopian in South Africa that told that South African woman she couldn't open up a store in her own country, and then walked away with his chest out, being arrogant, haha, and gave a hearty laugh. Child, he gave that bitch a hearty laugh. If you saw the video on YouTube, he was looking like this. What are you going to do about it? He was just like that. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? And then look what happened. Them motherfuckers was, yo, don't make me get up. Them motherfuckers was jogging through the street with the signs. That's a march, bitch. I mean, maybe we lazy in America, shit. We'll get to a place and stand still and march. Them motherfuckers was marching up and shit. Them motherfuckers in South Africa, they don't have a still march, no justice, no peace. Them motherfuckers take to the street and start jumping, start running, a slow jog. Them motherfuckers don't do a standing protest. They don't do no standing protest. They march through the whole damn city, running down. Everybody joining. We don't need no bus, bitch. We running. No justice, no peace, no justice. No, like, damn, y'all are shaped like a mug. Cause we don't even do that shit. Y'all seen them? Y'all seen them? Shit, they was running, men and women. While they yelling this shit, I'm like, we need to get in shape. Shit. No wonder they got action. Because they in shape. They took action, boy. They was running through them streets. No justice, no peace. No justice. While they jogging. Block after block after block after block. That's how we gonna come through your motherfucking Eritrean ass neighborhood if y'all don't get that motherfucking Capricorn Eritrean bitch that's working with the Senegalese practitioner. All these people know each other. All of them work together. With that Ethiopian Berhanu Kabret, all of them, same community. They all work together. They all in bed together. We're gonna start marching. We're gonna start jogging through their fucking neighborhoods. We don't have no peace in America. Ain't no Ethiopian, no Eritrean, no Nigerian, Ghanaian that's working with the government. What neighborhood, community you come from, you're not going to be able to have no peace if we don't have no peace. Fuck that. And anybody else working with them. No East Indian, none of y'all motherfuckers. What is the obstacle? The Chariot reverse. What happened in the recent past? You better get your kids and your family up out of America quick if you was doing this gang stalking shit. What happened in the recent past? Told y'all I'm about to become hella xenophobic. Yes, I'm going to become xenophobic. You setting up Americans to be injected and studied and tested. Let's make them homeless and see how they react. And then you sitting up there. Then you sitting up there. Then you sitting up there and laughing. You think it's funny. It's some Nigerian woman right now in the NSA right now laughing and cackling, passing judgment on somebody that they've been gang stalking, being haughty with an Ethiopian or a Somalian somewhere. None of y'all motherfuckers are going to be able to stay in America. Your family, anybody connected to you, all y'all motherfuckers are going to get deported. Every last one of y'all. You don't get to sit up nowhere haughty, talking down, looking down while you gang stalking, hacking accounts of Americans. Fuck no. What you say, a megaphone? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Child, I'm going straight to the motherfucking news. I tried in Georgia. You know, they not going to let you upstairs. They won't let you in the building. But guess what? You can bring that shit in front of the building. You can't hide because eventually somebody's going to start recording your ass. And you can't stop people from recording you and starting to post it on YouTube. If you get a big enough crowd in front of the news station and they try to ignore and do a blackout, that's what social media is for. This gang stalking shit, when we get the names of these fucking people, bitch, I might be the one to go in front of their house with a goddamn sign in a video and show you who they are and where they live. Give me more. Tell me more about the death card reverse. Somebody wants to end a conflict. Bitch, you end the conflict by giving us our motherfucking money. That's how you end the conflict. By balancing the situation you caused the imbalance for us. It's a whole bunch of homeless people right now. There's a whole bunch of homeless people right now because of y'all gang stalking. With medical issues because of the energy weapons. Fuck that. I have the Two of Swords. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles right here. The Queen of Pentacles having a tower. One more card. Because there's an imbalance to something with the King of Pentacles. All right, let's get some more information on this. What we got going here? I mean what the fuck I said, and I said what the fuck I mean. Okay? I mean what I said, and I said what I mean. If you're from another country, and shame on you, if you're from America, treason. But if you're from another country and you're a guest in America, a guest, and you're haughty about fucking with Americans because you're jealous of some of us or got some kind of psychological issue or you're assuming that we're a certain way or you got a twisted way of thinking because the culture is different than how you think, or you have some kind of prejudice against us and you sitting up in the NSA being haughty, bitch, it's about to be your ass and your family. Y'all about to get run the fuck up out. You've been haughty too fucking long. Because I know some haughty ass women from other countries that look down on a lot of American women that feel privileged because they've been given these jobs to where they feel they're untouchable. Bitch, who's going to protect you? You're not untouchable. How about we start bringing ice to your community and your family that you started, especially if you're a tether. Again, I don't hate y'all, but some of y'all then took it too far. Some of y'all then took it too far and you giving us that haughty energy. And it's time for you to get the fuck out. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. I'm telling you that Ethiopian in South Africa, he gave that little haughty energy. He did like this to the woman. He did like this, y'all. Yeah, Empress Love. She was trying to speak her heart out. She's like, this is my country. I want to open up a store. And he put his hands on his hips and stuck his chest out like this, y'all. Was like, no, this is Ethiopian territory. And I have the two South African sellouts protecting me because I pay them. So it's nothing you can do, woman. Get out my face, basically. And right after that, All their shit got shut down. And they deserved it. They deserved it. You sitting up here being hardened. Okay. So, who is this King of Pentacles? Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Who's the King of Pentacles? Someone in the military, an Ethiopian in the military, or an Ethiopian and someone in the military and someone's niece. Okay. And who's the Queen of Pentacles? So it's 3 people here. Someone in the military, an Ethiopian, and someone's niece, and someone in the FBI. Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on here. I don't know. How the fuck you think you're just going to ruin somebody's whole life for 10 fucking years and then just, all right, we decided we'll stop because we couldn't kill you. Yeah, okay. And just skip away with nothing. Bitch, especially if you know exactly who did it. You think you're just going to now go live your fucking life? Bitch, motherfucker. The government owe me some motherfucking money. Money. Tell me about who reversed an ending. Scorpio energy. What's the death card reversed? Tell me about this. Why is death card reversed here? Somebody is in their thoughts right now. What is the devil? Because they're heartbroken because they're overly emotional because they're sad about a connection with someone they had in the past. They're in a mental imprisonment. So somebody right now, they might have had somebody that was protecting them in the past and they want to reverse an ending with them, but this person's not helping them. It's like you're on your own. You understand? It's like you're on your own. And that's what they're thinking about. They're like, oh, I would fuck that bitch up if I could right now. But everybody left me and I'm a punk. I mean, we came together because all of us are punks. And that bitch left now. What's the death card? Reverse. Who is this person? Who is this individual that wishes someone would reverse an ending with them to help them? Somebody with a whole lot of burdens, the 10 of Wands. Somebody is really, really burdened right now. Bitch, take your ass to Canada like you had planned on running away, bitch. Because they're heartbroken and drowning in their emotions. Why are they drowning in their emotions? The 9 of Pentacles reverse. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. A Capricorn. Okay. What's the 9 of Pentacles reverse? This is somebody that was taking action with a Libra. Yeah. To hold you back. And Earth, younger Earth sign. And they didn't want to let something go. They kept on bothering you. The 3 of Cups. Yeah, this person, they couldn't let something go emotionally. And now everybody is rejecting them. So somebody feel like because they wouldn't let something go, something bigger might get started. Because this bitch just didn't want to let something go. A fire might get started that is about to put a whole bunch of people, families, and lives in danger. Meaning you're going to get the fuck out of America and we about to come through you and roll through your fucking neighborhoods, wherever y'all at, whatever community that you are part of, because you don't fucking belong there if you are attacking American citizens through hacking, gang stalking, stealing our money, blocking our life, having us stalked and followed, trying to set us up to be studied by Chinese people that we live rent-free in their head. Tell me about this page energy, the Page of Wands. Tell me about this Page of Wands, the Death card. Okay, somebody got a message about a death. They got clarity about a death, not moving something forward. The 6 of Wands reversed. So somebody gave somebody clarity that they're not moving something forward with you already. But they didn't want to let go. They wanted to keep fucking with you. They wanted to keep fucking with you. What's the star? An Aquarius that's closed emotionally right now. See, they wouldn't leave you alone. They wouldn't stop. How many times we told these people, just stop. All you got to do is stop. I can still pick up the pieces of my life. Just go away. Leave us alone. Stop. Did they stop? No, we want to keep on. We're going to keep it up. We're going to keep it up. No. We're going to block you from jobs. We're going to block your phone so you can't call nobody. We're going to block your laptop so you can't look up the court system and find where we got the illegal guardianship. We're going to block. They didn't want to stop. So someone already got a message that it's dead. They're not going to help them. And somebody didn't want to let something go. So now somebody is closed emotionally and they stressed out. Who's this Hierophant? Taurus energy. Yeah, something ended. That it could be a Taurus or someone in the government or in the military. Somebody has to balance something out with this Temperance energy because somebody has already cut something off or cut them off. Who cut them off? Probably Elon Musk. The Knight of Swords, someone that took quick action. So this is the person that was attacking you for them. They cut them off because they're like, unless you're going to pay double or triple to have us on call at your every beckoning call, every time you get mad, you want us to go do spell work and drop what we do. And bitch, we got families too. The people they were paying, they were not paying a lot of money to them. They were looking down on the people they were paying, like, oh, you need this money, so you'll drop everything every time I want you to attack so-and-so and just do what we want for you. Them folks is telling them, kiss my ass, man. I got a family and kids. I work hard as shit. You don't pay enough money for me to be on call. It's like working a job and they want to give you a goddamn company cell phone to take home with you so you can be on call if you ever work shift work or security or anything like that. If you're like a lead or a supervisor, well, you're going to keep the cell phone with you at all times. So if anyone needs to call about anything going on in the job, you can help them, or if you can be an on-call pharmacist. Bitch, if you're not paying on-call money, you could take that cell phone and shove it up your ass. Ain't nobody taking no goddamn cell phone home from work to stay on call for no goddamn body. Not making minimum wage, I know that. Shit. So whoever these people are, they cut them off. They cut them off because they're not paying them enough money to just jump up from their kids and their family and every second of the day, every single time they want them to attack you over something you say or do. They're not about to just for pennies. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles now that can't move something forward. Somebody walked away. Yeah. This 8 of Cups here, someone pulled their energy out of something. And I have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse here. This has to do with a crime where they were trying to make you homeless. Okay. Yeah. Someone's not working with them anymore. Yeah. So the problem is whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, they've walked away from these people. They're not helping them anymore. Okay. To create this illusion, this Aquarius. Yeah. With this Cancer West African practitioner that they wanted to reverse an ending with. Yeah. Their complete wish fulfillment was to reverse an ending with the Queen of Wands reverse. Yeah. And this Virgo and a Libra. Yeah. They wanted to reverse an ending with the West African Cancer practitioner with a Libra and a Virgo to all attack you, and they feel defeated because somebody is not answering. They took quick action, but they couldn't get away with it. The 7 of Swords reverse. Yeah. Okay. And tell me about what happened in the recent past with this 9 of Pentacles here. What happened in the recent past? Something didn't go in their favor. Yeah, the witchcraft attacks. I have the 8 of Cups. Somebody is walking away from an illusion. What's this illusion? Clarify the 7 of Cups, please. Or walking away from everything. What's the 7 of Cups? The 2 trying to balance the situation. Yeah, for an Empress in the reverse that got fired from her job or no one is working with anymore. Somebody's not going to help them anymore with whatever this illusion is, a crime they were trying to get away with in the past. Because everybody is aware of them, who they are, and what they're trying to do. This Eritrean Capricorn, the West African Cancer practitioner, Professor Berhanu Cabret of the University of Maryland, and all of them. Everybody is aware. Everybody is aware. Everybody knows who they are. Everyone can identify what they've been doing, who they've been working for, how they've been working to inject people to be experimented on so that they could get paid. The funding was coming from Chinese people that wanted to study your DNA and your habits. Yeah, they walked away because they couldn't make you homeless. And what's going on with this devil energy, the Capricorn? They were trying to orchestrate something but they're getting rejected now. Yeah, they're getting rejected. Clarify the Five of Wands reversed. Clarify this Five of Wands reversed. The Four of Wands reversed. So it was supposed to be a crime to get you out of your home or community so they could get you somewhere vulnerable and kill you. Okay, so the Four of Wands and the Page of Pentacle reverse. This is talking about the crime they had against you. This is talking about your home and community. They wanted you not to be safe in your home. They wanted to make you go bankrupt. They just wanted to make it so that you don't feel safe living in your home and you feel like you have to go stay somewhere else. So that when you get to that other place that you go stay at, then you'd be outside of your home, like bouncing around from hotel to motel to, and they would be able to kill you, or you would go sleep in your car. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is why I'm saying fuck all these motherfuckers. I don't have any empathy at all right now. These motherfuckers, everyone that's not from America that participated in this, their children shouldn't be in American schools. They should not be benefiting from any health coverage. They should not have no fucking job right now. Them, their children, their wives, whoever the fuck, your poly whole situation. You need to pack your shit, pack up your motherfucking voodoo kids and get the fuck out of America right now. Bitch, did you know I went through a portion in Georgia where they were trying so hard to get me out my home. They were trying to cancel my homeowner's insurance and set my house on fire so I couldn't afford to rebuild it. And then I got to sell my house in just enough time before they could do that. There were times I had to sleep in my car. Listen, there were times, y'all, that I had to sleep in my car on my own property. I owned a house in Georgia. I own 3 homes in Georgia. 2 at the same time, but another one too. But when I was in Georgia, I had my own house, a nice lot of land, and I couldn't sleep in my bed in my house. I literally had to sometimes sleep in the bathtub because of the energy weapons they were using on me just to protect my crown. And then there were times I had to sleep in my car on my property, like literally. I had to park my car on my property behind my house to try to get at an angle where they couldn't use the energy weapon on me and point it directly at my head. And it was so bad. It was so bad. I literally had to sleep in my car with the rubber wheels and the metal. I don't know. The spirit told me to try it and it helped. They were not able to get a good angle. And it was something about the rubber tires and the metal, I don't know, that helped with the energy weapon. I had my own damn house, and I couldn't sleep in it. I had to sleep in my car because the energy weapon was that bad for me. I literally had to create a bed and then put it in the back because I didn't want my neighbors to see, even though they were part of it. I didn't want my neighbors to see, like, damn, you got to sleep in the car. It's a homeless lady sleeping in your car. It's like, you know what I mean? This is the type of shit that they were taking so many of us through. I was blessed and fortunate enough to have a home that, regardless of what they did, bitch, I'm not leaving my property. Yeah, you can aim that energy weapon, whatever direction. You could shoot them. They were shooting guns in the air every time I would meditate. Keep shooting guns in the air. Child, they just did so much to me. They did so much. The little noise campaigns with the Dodge Chargers in front of my house. They paid the crackhead to walk his shit-stained drawed ass down the street and stand in front of my house with them big-ass music blasting speakers with the wheels on it when I'm meditating, and they paid him to stand in front of my house, not on my yard because I had a shotgun, but he could stand on the curb. And he stood right there blasting music right in front of my house. Child, they was just on some shit. I'm telling you, they was just on some shit, man. The energy weapons, that was the biggest thing in Georgia. That was the biggest thing. And I had to literally flee for my life, even with the police working with their ass. That's why I'm telling you right now, I don't give no fucks about no foreigner that's working with the government to hurt and harm American citizens. You better get your kids, pack them up, because we coming for your ass. Whatever neighborhood and community you live in, no justice, no peace for us. Bitch, no justice and no peace. Your child is not going to go to school in peace in America, and you're not going to live and shop nowhere and work no fucking where in America. You are a fucking guest. You are a fucking guest in our country. You don't collaborate with the people there to sit up there and harm and torture and torment Americans. And then all the Americans that are charged with treason for working with them too. No empathy for y'all retards. We need to find out where they work at too. They can't be working in federal jobs. They need to lose their motherfucking jobs, every last one of them. Enough is enough with these bitches. I have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. The crime was to get you out of your home, but away, far enough away from your home. Like in a car, in a parking lot somewhere, just out in the open, because then it'd be easier to try to kill you. You understand? Whether they were trying to smoke you out your home, it's harder for them to get to you if you have a roof over your head, because you can manage your situation. Anything they do to you, if they hit up your electric, your water, your Wi-Fi, as long as you have a roof over your head, there's nothing that they can do. You can manage your situation on your property or in your home or in your apartment. But if they can get you in the middle of the night, in the night hours, without a roof over your head, out at a rest stop, out in the open somewhere, then it's easy to take you out. You understand? Somebody's under judgment right now. Okay, clarify this judgment energy. Tell me about this judgment energy. Somebody has to balance something out. Someone could be a Sagittarius here because somebody's moving to calmer waters about something. They're not working with these people anymore. Yeah, this night energy that was helping them, they're not working with them anymore. What is the moon? Clarify this moon. Right now, somebody could be waiting. Clarify the Hangman. A friend of theirs could be waiting right now to take action, to release a burden, because somebody was causing a conflict and being childish. Tell me about this King of Pentacles with this imbalance and a Tower. Oh, or was that imbalance because the people they were paying told them no? The people they were paying told them no. Okay, so that's what happened. The people that they were paying, it's not enough money anymore to be at their beck and call. They're tired of these stupid motherfuckers. They know they stupid too. Especially trying to call them on a damn Sunday. They like, look, man, y'all are doing the most right now. We got kids. I don't even see my kids during the week. I work so fucking hard. And I still manage to do the spell work for you. I still got fucking kids in the family. I have a life too, you demon. Somebody, the Two of Wands, was trying to plan something here with what's the Ace of Pentacles? But they failed. The Three of Swords. They were trying to orchestrate something in real time right now, but they failed. Yeah, it's too much of a burden to get people to cooperate with them anymore. Yeah, because they're aware of what these people, who they're connected to. The Six of Cups. They're aware of who these people are connected to. Elon Musk. They know. So these people already know. These people already know that these people are were in the past. They know, but even still, they were still breadcrumbing the people they were paying them. They wasn't paying them no big money. The money they were getting was a cut off of wherever the financing from Elon Musk, however he was getting the money to them. You understand? So these people are now using their own money to pay people to attack you because they don't want to get in trouble for the crimes they committed against you when they were still on government contract. But because the government contract is over now, they don't have the protections of the law. That means you can go after them. And they know you can come after them now. And that is the reason why they don't have the financial backing of the government to pay all of the people they had in place that were attacking you before. So they have to come out their own pocket now to pay these people to spiritually attack you. And they've run out of money. So they're on their own. So they feel like if you get loose and you know who they are, they go into hell or jail because they committed crimes, but they weren't worried about it because you were supposed to be dead right now. You were never going to live. So they wasn't worried about all the crimes that they don't give a fuck about that oath no more. The New World Order is here. They don't need those secret societies no more. There are no more secret societies. Secret society, I mean, they exist still, but they're dismantling. They don't have the protections anymore. They're not together anymore, and they're not recruiting like that no more. The reason being, the Piscean age is over. We're in the Aquarius age now of information. Piscean age was about secret societies and secrets and hidden meaning, symbology, and things of that nature. They operated underground. But the age of information has given everybody enlightenment and information about the good and the bad, the big and the ugly. You understand? So there are no more secret societies. There are no more secrets. Everybody knows everything about everything now. So because there are no more secrets, they already told you and predicted that the age of Aquarius was going to end everything in the Piscean age, which had to do with secrets, occult, hidden meanings. Right now, all information is open for everybody. No one's hiding anything. Everything is out. So they don't need these people no more, which means nobody is going to protect them from the crime they committed. See, they told them, you better make sure that while you're committing all these crimes and have these protections, you take your person out. Because if they survive this, and they catch you in the future, we're not going to be able to do nothing for you. You're going to end up going to jail, judges included. That's why a whole bunch of these motherfucking judges are now going to jail. You got a whole bunch of judges going to jail now. If not, we need to organize and find judges that are letting these people off the hook and find out where they live. No justice, no peace for no fucking judge playing in our face no more either. Yeah, they're resigning and trying to get the hell out of Dodge because they know too many corrupt judges now, and everybody is ready to swarm their ass. You goddamn right. But that's okay. Karma don't never miss an address. They ain't getting far. They are not getting far at all whatsoever. These judges, they not getting far. They not getting nowhere. If we don't have peace, them judges don't need to have peace either in their community and neighborhood either. Every last one of them need to be fucking investigated. Don't make no damn sense. What are the messages, please? What are the messages from my collective, please? And thank you. How? Okay, I just saw how. They want me to see that. Okay. And they thought they was going to go skipping the fuck away. What is this? They thought they was going to go skipping in the sunlight. Y'all sat up there and fed and took care of all these foreigners that were gang stalking us. You gave them all our fucking jobs that were harming us. Why the high school employee here? How? You gave all of our jobs to foreigners that didn't mind gang stalking us, looking down on us, and being haughty to us. And you made them feel good and comfortable doing it. And you said, we're going to turn a blind eye. Y'all could defraud the system and take that money back to your country and do whatever you want. Y'all could do, and then you could have your nose in the air and look down on the people you doing that shit to like you better than them. We're going to let you do all that if you help us to subjugate these Americans. That's what they did. And now, and did you see them crying when they started getting deported? Their friends turned on them. That inner circle, they thought they was part of the inner circle. Their friends turned on them. They were like, wait a minute, but you said, no, you are my friend. You said, I'm your pet, I'm your favorite. No, you said, bring my whole family. We've been here 20 years, and I've had government job, and my whole family and community. You said it was okay, and we could take the money from the healthcare and the fake daycare. You said it's fine because, we were going to put the Somalian woman in the government and she was going to be in charge, and you promised us all these things. You cannot do this now. You cannot do this to my people. I'm trying to tell you. They shocked. They shocked that they got stabbed in the back. They shocked that their friends turned on them. that made them all them damn promises. They shocked. They're like, I thought I could trust you. What are the messages y'all wanted me to say? How? Somebody might be trying to love bomb somebody with money. They hired an entire coven to do spell work on you 24/7. They connected to food restaurants in your community to poison you. Well, we know that. They were spiritually jumping you to sexually overtake and violate you to siphon your energy. We know. They were messing with your car. Oh, but okay, well, spirit, we know all the stuff. All right, so they want me to say something about love bombing somebody with money, hired an entire coven to do spell work on you 24/7, messing with your car, your engine, your tire, your brake. They were spiritually jumping you. The military has technology to project your consciousness into the astral realm instantly. So these people, they have some kind of a way of all meeting up on the spiritual planes to astral project to you in order to try to spiritually attack you while you're in the dream state or siphon your energy. Your boss or supervisor accepted a bribe to give you a hard time. Yeah. And they were sent to you by a group that wanted to study your DNA. Yeah. And they connected to all the food restaurants in your community to poison you. All of that and more, and then some. Yeah, we know it's all of it. All of it. Yeah. The injections, sending family to spy, all that shit. All of that shit, they did that. All of it. Every last bit of it. What you want me to say about this? They sent a group that wanted to study your DNA. Clarify. They sent a group to study. Someone took really, really quick action to do something because they were burdened. This is the Eritrean Capricorn. You remember I told you about Shaquana Denson and Francis Severin Foto. These are people that are supposed to date people, catfish them, or send someone else toward you to catfish you in order to inject people that they want to study. And this is another one of them. This is an Eritrean, a Capricorn. This is a Capricorn Eritrean that is directly connected to that Berhanu Kabret, Jesse Newford Wooble, and Michael Newford Wooble, the two of them. This Eritrean is connected to them. She also sets men up to be injected by sleeping with them and having sex with them. It's so weird because I saw a YouTube video and it was a guy in the military and he was like, no bullshit. You won't believe this, man. There was this Eritrean girl I remember in my first year in the military or something. And she pulled me aside and she said, I swear to you, she said to me that she wanted to practice on me. She wanted to learn how to suck dick real good, like real good. She was saying she just had to get real good at it or whatever. And she wanted to practice on me. And I know you think I'm making this up, but I swear this happened. And I'm watching this man on a YouTube video saying this shit. And I'm like, and no red flag went up in your head at all that it might be an agenda connected to this. This is where discernment is supposed to come in. You understand? When somebody does something that seems like it's unreal, like, wow, why would you do something? There is a reason. Don't nobody that's a stranger just want to suck your dick for no God, suck the skin off your dick or suck it like it got the poison, it got the remedy to the poison in it. You understand? This Eritrean, I don't know if it's the same one he was talking about in the video I was watching, but they get around. And the reason that they're so sexually promiscuous is because they have a contract with the government to inject men with that RNA DNA enzyme. That's what she does. You understand? And she gets paid money if she can have sex with the man and develop a sexual relationship with him and find a way to make him go in a deep sleep. Like, here's some water, baby. but it's something in that water that when you go to sleep, it's going to put you under anesthesia. But you're not going to know you're under anesthesia because you were sleepy anyway. You're just going to feel like you were sleeping deep. But in actuality, you're under some kind of anesthesia. You understand? And then inject your ass right in your temple or somewhere in your body. That's what this Eritrean's job was, to find men and inject them with that thing. That's why she's so sexually promiscuous. She don't fucking want your ass. She's gay. She's making a lot of money from you know who by injecting and finding certain men that have a certain type of light or energy or something about them. So get out your ego, men and women, and pay attention when people come around that suddenly want to love bomb you or just do something that doesn't make sense to you. Even if it seems like something good, you have to be suspicious. Red flags need to go up. Why would you want to do that to me? No, bitch. Sit down, calm down for a minute, because you love me so much. I mean, what is it? It feel like you want to tie me up and drug me and steal my money or some shit. It feel like, no, I don't need you. I'll give you money. Then it's something else. It gotta be something else. Come on, where your antennas at? You understand? Where are your antennas? The bitch wanted to inject you with something because she gets money. And then next thing you know, you're going to have Chinese people following you everywhere you go. And you're going to be feeling shockwaves in your body. So this Eritrean Capricorn that does the same thing as the other people, they both need to be deported from America permanently. Both of them. And their families, their children shouldn't go to school in America. They should not be able to benefit from anything in America, period, point blank. The Eritrean nor that Cameroonian. Okay? All of their children, all of them need to be kicked out the country for doing that shit to Americans. The Six of Pentacles, okay? This Eritrean was working with this Aquarius, and they were burdened. This is about studying your DNA. And they were burdened because they needed to do something, cause you an imbalance, okay, with that Temperance in reverse. But you wouldn't take the risk that they needed you to. You wouldn't open up to whoever they were trying to get you to open up to. And that's what stressed them out. And that's why they became the Ace of Cups, emotional and stressed out. Yeah, and they couldn't move something forward for this Empress in reverse. Whoever this older person is that they were working together with and celebrating with, that came together, the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords, they came together and they targeted you. And they thought that you were going to be an easy win. That's okay. We'll send somebody to have sex with them. And then they'll inject them with this. But they needed you to come together with this person. But because you wouldn't take the risk, it caught the burden. It held up their money. Elon Musk cut the bitch off. Yeah, and now they're burdened. Yeah, because they're not moving forward with it anymore because your intuition, the High Priestess. Yeah, they can't move forward with it because of your intuition. You're the High Priestess, whether you're a man or woman. So somebody is very intuitive. And this is why they couldn't move forward with this Chinese study where these Chinese people wanted to study your DNA. What about connected to food restaurant in your community? What was this about connecting to food restaurants in your community? This Aquarius. The Aquarius is the one that was running around and made sure wherever it is that you live at, that they form a relationship with every store, every corner store, grocery store, any store within a certain amount of mile radius. They put somebody in that store on alert, give them their phone number. Let me know how often they come in here and what they buy. This is what this Aquarius was doing. Let me tell you, when I lived in Georgia, they had a radius, like they took whole entire blocks like that stretched from one city to the next. And they let every restaurant know if she come in here, because I had a house in Fayetteville as well. And they let everybody know, every single store, restaurant, Chick-fil-A along, what was that road? I used to have to take Fayetteville Road or no, the main one. There was a main road. I can't even think of it right now. But there was a main long road. Was it highway... Not Highway 54. It was another one. Nonetheless, they went like close to 3 to 5 miles out in every direction from where I was living at to notify every store, every restaurant, if I come in there, to let them know. So this Aquarius went to every gas station, every store, but they didn't know what direction to go to tell them or establish a relationship with them so they could find a way to poison your food, because they were heartbroken because they couldn't trick you. The Four of Wands, what's the Four of Wands? They wanted you to take a risk. Oh, but you moved to calmer waters. So you were already aware. You were already aware that they notified every single. Let me tell y'all, when I was in Georgia and they did this to me, I cook. I'm a good cook. I'm a great cook. Bitch, I cook. But if there was a time that I didn't want to cook and I did want to treat myself to like a shrimp basket, or y'all know, like them, them places where you get your crab boil with the corn and the shrimp and the potato and all that good mess. If I wanted to treat myself and I didn't want to have to drive to 3 cities over to get some food and they still beat me there, I would get another phone, like a burner phone. And I would literally have to call and order my food from a burner phone, like literally. Child, I'm telling you, I literally had to order food from a burner phone and break the damn phone. And child, I'm telling you. But that wasn't that often because I like to cook and I don't trust people out here. But for the most part, they had everybody in my whole community on lockdown with the food. And I couldn't eat nowhere. I mean, I really didn't want to. But if I wanted to pick a little something because I didn't feel like cooking, only hot bar. Like I could drive up to the Whole Foods. And hit the hot bar. Okay, because it's unpredictable, and you can hit a hot bar. They don't know what you're gonna eat. If you have to eat something while you're out and you got to stop somewhere, go somewhere where they have a hot bar and you make your pull from your own food, and of course pray over it. But that's how I had to roll for the most part when I was in Atlanta. I did almost act a fool one time. I almost crashed out because I told them, do not let Ethiopian women fry chicken in the Whole Foods in Atlanta and Pond City Market, because Ethiopian women do not know how to fry chicken. They make something called dorowat, and it's very fucking delicious. It's fucking delicious. But they don't know how to fry chicken, and there's nothing wrong with that. You ain't supposed to know how to fry chicken. You from Ethiopia. And they kept fucking up the fried chicken at the Whole Foods at Ponce de Leon. And they probably still fucking it up right now. Clarify, your boss or supervisor accepted a bribe to give you a hard time. Okay, yeah, so it could have been a Libra and a Gemini that made a relationship with the supervisor or boss wherever you worked at. So wherever you worked at, somebody, this Gemini and a Libra, maybe it's an air sign couple, a Gemini and a Libra, wherever you worked at, would approach your supervisor, and they would give them money to give you a hard time. What's the 3 of Pentacles reverse? Or to get you fired. The 4 of Wands reverse. Oh, they were supposed to get you fired too. They were going to try to frame you for a crime. Yeah, the 7 of Cups here and the Page of Pentacles reverse. They were going to try to frame. This is an illusion with a crime. So they were going to try to get your boss to frame you with an illusion for a crime and make you lose your job and get fired. They were working together with maybe a coworker or someone at your job. The King of Pentacles reverse is someone that will do anything for money, that has no integrity, selfish, materialistic, overly. Okay. So they were going to work with this person. It's given an air sign couple, a Gemini, a Libra, and someone at your job. They were trying to get you fired. They were going to try to create an illusion at your job with another person. But somebody was watching somebody, and they were backstabbed and betrayed because somebody cut them off. Yeah, so the person that was supposed to do something to you at your job, they got blocked or someone cut them off. Someone was watching them because they knew what they was up to and what they was trying to do. Okay? spiritually jumping you to sexually violate or overtake you, to siphon your energy. Spiritually, this has to do with the whole coven, because what these people do with the covens, y'all know, is all they need is one person to connect with you, okay, whether in friendship or in love through sex, and that person will be connected to a whole entire coven of witches and warlocks. And once somebody intimately connects with you, whether you are really emotionally open to a friend, okay, you don't have to have sex with somebody for them to access you spiritually. All you have to do is be emotionally open to them. Your emotions, your emotional body is part of your spiritual body. You understand? It's your sacral chakra. The sacral chakra governs your emotional body, which is part of your spiritual body, right? So if you are emotionally open to a best friend and you have your heart open to him or her, and you're sharing your life with them, telling your secrets, going to lunch, doing nice things for each other, and you have love for your friend, whether it's a dude, a woman, it doesn't matter. It's a friend, a cousin, a family. Because they now have spiritual access to you. If they do witchcraft, they are going to connect with the coven that they're connected to and give them your energy, or help them to connect to your energy and your spirit through that friend. And it's even better if it's someone you're having sex with, because if you're in a relationship or having sex with somebody, that's a direct plug-in cord to your spiritual body, into direct plug into your sacral. Okay, having sex is a direct spiritual plug into your sacral energy. And what they do is hook that cord up through the person you're having sex with to a whole coven of 5 to 15 witches and warlocks that are then going to be siphoning and draining your energy. And you're going to be so distraught and tired and drained, and not have any energy and not know why. Because the one person in your life you trust you're having sex with is spiritually connected to a whole cult that's draining your energy, calling your name out and calling your spirit while you're sleeping. Like literally imagine 15 women dressed in red, or 15 men dressed in black or black and red or something, and all of them are sitting together. Yes, celibacy. I'm gonna get the t-shirt, baby. Celibacy. That's the only way to maintain your creativity and your strength, not to leak energy anywhere with anyone. That's a child, I'm telling you. But it's imagine between 5 and 15 ladies, grown ladies, old ladies even, and young, sitting somewhere dressed in red, and they all just calling your name. They calling your name while they trying to pull and siphon your energy, because the man or woman that you sleeping with has given them spiritual access to you by having sex with them. You understand? This is what's going on, spiritually jumping you to sexually overtake you and violate and siphon you. I have the 9 of Swords here. What is this? Yeah, someone had an exchange with someone, but it was a missed opportunity because they got blocked. This narcissist got blocked. Yeah, so somebody was blocked out of your energy. Okay, so it needs to be someone connected to you for that coven to siphon your energy. The 3 of Cups in the reverse. The 3 of Cups in the reverse, yeah. They're not working with this person anymore because this person's having a tower. Because you got a new start in life. Because this shit over with. It was blocked. Yeah, you must not be sexually active. Whoever you are. It has to be someone connected to you. We talked about the restaurant. Messing with your car. Tell me, messing with your car and engine and tire. See, this shit is too much. It's too much. A Leo. There was a Leo that was messing with your car, engine and tire, or one of those things. Or they were paying people to mess with your car. The 9 of Pentacles. Someone could be a Scorpio. Or someone was trying to plan a death. Oh, okay. They were trying to kill you. Okay, so there was a Leo that was paying people to mess with your car because they were planning a death for you. So maybe they were going to mess with your brakes, or they were going to do something to your engine to cause you to get in a car accident because they can't regulate their emotions. An Aries and a Leo and a Libra. This is some sick shit. What's the 9 of Pentacles? And a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. They were paying people to mess with your car so you would get in a car accident. But let me tell you something. You know they can do spell work to break your car or make your car shut down. But you can also come behind it and you can pray over it and you could loose and break that spell work over your car. I could write a book, man, about all of the adventures I done had with this Ganstalkin in both Maryland and in Georgia. Let me tell you, every time I left my house to go to the grocery store, if I wasn't walking, because I love to walk, every time I left my house to go to the grocery store, after I would come out the store, they would hex my car. They would come put their hand on my engine and they would hex my car. And then when I would come outside, someone would be chanting in a car, laid back in the seat in a car directly next to me. It didn't matter where I parked. I could park on the far end, furthest away from a grocery store in an empty parking lot, no other cars in there. And they would come and park next to me and they would hex my car so my engine wouldn't start up. I didn't need a jump. I didn't need nothing. They would just do some kind of hex over my car so it wouldn't start back up and I wouldn't be able to make it home because they were trying to set me up to die. Like they were hoping they could get me on the highway or stuck somewhere. But do you know I used to anoint my car? Like when they would do that and my car wouldn't start up, do you know I used to anoint my car, like the steering wheel, and put my hand in the middle and there, and then I would say a prayer over it, and I would break and loose every hex, every bewitchment, every spell spoken over this car. I'll loose and break, nullify, neutralize, completely obliterate and destroy right now. I command this car to start up. I promise you. And then my car would start up. I would have to, sometime it wouldn't happen right away. Sometime I would have to pray over it about 3 times and then it would start up. This is what they were doing. They were following me because it don't happen no more. But they were following me every time I left anywhere in my car. If I stopped anywhere and stepped out the car and got away far enough for them to come by and touch the hood and hex me. Yeah, they can, there's spell work to make your car not work. And it's also prayer that can make your car work too. It's a real thing, y'all. But they wanted to cause you a death. Yeah, they were trying to cause you a death. What's the Hermit? There's an Aquarius that took quick action because they felt defeated. They might have done something with or to a Virgo or a Hermit energy. And then they'll pay your mechanic to fuck up your car too. They'll bribe your mechanic. Child, it got to the point in Georgia with me that I literally had to just be straight up with everybody. If I needed to work with, like if I needed work done on my car, I went to my mechanic and he was a good guy, but I had to go to my mechanic and be like, look, I'm gonna just keep it a buck because I know you ain't stupid. Everybody in this whole community know about the Ganstalkin. Look, I don't got time to be playing no games. They're gonna come offer you money to fuck my car up. All I need is a simple oil change. All I need is a simple this, that, and the other. There's nothing wrong with my car. I know they're going to offer you money to do something to my car, but I'm just asking you as a human being, don't do anything to my car. You know, I literally had to just tell people straight up, you know, and they knew because he would just like give me a little wink, like, and a nod. He wouldn't say nothing. He'd just give me a wink and a nod because he knew what the fuck it was already. The whole community was tainted. The whole community was tainted. So I was like, you don't got to say nothing. I'm just saying, I know they're going to offer you money. Please don't take it. Please. Because they're doing the most out here. You know they are. I've never done anything to you. You know, me and you always been cool. Please don't fuck up my car. You know, because they are going to approach you. They approach everybody that I talk to in this community. And he gave me a nod and a wink. And he didn't fuck up my car. You know, I'm telling you. Oh, I've been there too. Lee Auto on Jonesboro Road in Forest Park. I think that's one of the ones I've been through, but that's not the one I'm talking about right now. It was a black mechanic because I didn't make sure he spoke English and we was on the same page about the shit, you know. But that sounds familiar because it was this other guy I used to go to that I think was Vietnamese or something. And me and him were cool until them folks visited his ass and said something to him about me. And then after that, he told me he couldn't work on my car for me no more and to get away from his shop. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. He told me get the fuck away. He didn't say it like that, of course. I'm talking about the Vietnamese. He told me, nah, you can't come here no more. But he used to like me and be so kind and polite, you know, and when he worked on my car before. But after them folks approached him, you know, he was like, don't come here. No, don't come here. It's like being fucking bullied. Because that's what they do. They go to everybody and threaten and bully them. Hey, look, if this person come to you, we want you to fuck their car up. And he probably don't want to fuck his business up or whatever. Shit, I was telling my guy, I was like, just act like you fucked my car up. And if they ask why it's still running, just, you know, tell them you don't know. It's a miracle from God. Make some shit up. Hired an entire coven to do spell work on you 24/7. Hired the Five of Pentacles. All of them are broke. Yeah, they let go trying to sacrifice you. That was the Hangman, the Four of Pentacles reverse, because they couldn't backstab Ten of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, they couldn't sacrifice you. Yeah. See, how they do it is, just like Verizon and all the phone companies, they have call centers in different parts of the world so that they're covered in all of the time zones. So they might have a call center in Indonesia. They might have a call center in East India, a call center in America. You understand? These people, they hired entire covens, more than one. Some of them were families of covens that would chant and do spell work on you in shifts to make sure that you were covered and that your energy, they were trying to keep your energy low at all times. I mean, when I tell you this was a spiritual attack on your life from every direction. So that means just like you work in security or any warehouse job, or, you know, Atlanta ain't nothing but shift work. Unless you have a professional career, Atlanta ain't nothing but goddamn shift work. You understand? So what they do, just like shift work, is hire. They want to say something. Is hire people like you're gonna work first shift. You and your little Mexican family, y'all gonna be chanting witchcraft on their energy from 6 to 2. Okay, and then y'all can take off. And then the family or Vietnamese family over here, or your crew over here, because it was Black and Vietnamese people working together, y'all going to be chanting witchcraft from 2. Y'all going to take the 2 to 5 o'clock shift, or is it 2 to 11? I can't remember, child. Or 2 to 7 or some shit like that. And then you have an overnight shift. In other words, there were several covens to cover all shifts to make sure they had people chanting on your energy nonstop at all times, in order to try to drain you and hold you down, because they know how powerful you are. You understand? They literally had shift work of witchcraft where they were chanting on your energy around the clock. This is how a testament and a testimony to how powerful you all are. It was a bad investment because they were not able to get a judgment over you. This hired coven. A lot of these people might have called the police on you at times to make up lies about you. It's all scare tactics to try to scare you, to get you in trouble so they could drain energy from you. It was all about draining your energy. You understand? When I was in Georgia, the Mexican family directly across the street from me, one day I hadn't gone out the house in 2 days. And these motherfuckers called the police on me. And they were standing, I peeked out the window when the police was pulling up, and it was 2 grown-ups and the 2 children, and all of them were standing outside when the police came pointing at my door. Bitch, I ain't been outside in 2 days and ain't done a goddamn thing. Ain't nobody see me, contact me, or nothing. So I'm sitting up here. To this day, I don't know what lie they told to the police to try to see if they could pick me up, because they were supposed to try to get me locked up in jail. Just make up a lie. They were going to tell them, just make some shit up. Just make anything up. Just call and say she did something. And did I answer the door? Fuck no. I ignored them. The police came twice on 2 different days. And I was doing readings. And they was knocking and knocking and knocking. And I was right by the door doing my reading, ignoring their ass. I was like, bitch, you come through that door, that's your ass. And no, I did not open the door at all whatsoever. You know, I just ignored them because they knew it was some bullshit. You know, I just ignored them. And then when I looked at them, the Mexicans across the street, they didn't want to look me in the eye because they thought they was doing something. They thought I was going to be in jail. Then after that, they did not want to look me in the eye. But a part of my heart felt a kind of way about it too, because when they told them at a certain point, we don't want to participate anymore, the police pulled up to their house at 2:00 in the morning and just sat in front of their house with the lights off for nothing. The police just kept sitting in front of their house to intimidate them. In other words, y'all better participate if y'all don't want these problems. You understand? So that was another thing, intimidation tactics as well. Okay. Love bombing with money. What's love bombing with money? Love bombing with money, the devil reverse. It's a missed opportunity for this Virgo or hermit because they're sad because the secret came out. Okay, so who's this hermit? Is this the professor? And you know he can't be the only one. You know Professor Berhanu Kibret of University of Maryland. He ain't the only one. It's a whole bunch of them motherfuckers working in the military, in NIH, working in, I showed you two of them, Michael Newford and Professor Berhanu Kibret. But you know it's a whole bunch of them. He got a co-worker from Cameroon that they showed on the news too. I didn't tap into her energy, but I'm wondering if she does the same thing or is a part of the experimentation as well. But I'm telling you, they get foreigners over this motherfucker, and they are in these certain careers where they experiment on American citizens, and they pay them a lot of money, and they let them bring their whole funky ass family over and all that shit. So the hermit might be this professor I'm picking up on, the Ethiopian one that got got detained in Texas by ICE. And they need to pick up his family and whoever sponsored him to come to America and anyone else connected to him in his community. Somebody's heartbroken because somebody love bombed them with money. Who love bombed who with money? Somebody that will do anything for money. They turned them down. What did they? They wanted them to kill you again. See, these are some stupid motherfuckers. This is whoever this Berhanu Kibret of the University of Maryland. You a dumb motherfucker. You a dumb motherfucker. You know that? You a dumb motherfucker. Sit your ass down before I slap you with a pancake blanket of injera across your big ass fucking Ethiopian head. Here you go. The Death card and the King of Swords reverse. So this hermit professor was trying to love bomb somebody, just someone that'll do anything for money, a narcissist, the King of Swords reverse, to try to cause you a death, to try to kill you. Yeah, because they didn't want the secret to come out. So they've been trying to kill you because they don't want the secret to come out. Y'all know why I'm in Africa right now. I wanted to eventually come travel and do a lot of things, but when I moved, I had not been planning on moving at that particular time. I was forced out of my home because they were trying to kill me because they injected that shit inside me through someone that catfished me at a job. And I was still alive, and they thought they were going to be able to detonate something inside of me and kill me with it, but I didn't die. And then when I didn't die, that's when they started with the witchcraft, the energy weapons and everything, and I still wouldn't die. And that's when they started following. They had these motherfucking Colombians at one point and Mexicans following me around in a fucking Jeep all over fucking Georgia, like they were trying to rope a damn buffalo or some shit, like following me, like from store to store when I was packing and getting ready to leave. And they were doing all kind of roots on me and spell work, like to slow me down. They were trying to cause me to have like Charlie horse in my foot so I couldn't walk. Like when I would get to a store, they would come and pull up right next to me. Every store that I went to, they would follow me to and park right next to me. And the police were protecting them. And they'd start doing spell work on my car, spell work on my body, so that I would have a Charlie horse on my foot and couldn't walk because they would take personal items from my trash to get my DNA. And every trash day, these idiots would take my trash separate from everyone else's. One time, they got everybody's trash except mine, and one of them motherfuckers came in a pickup truck that was unmarked, and they dumped all my trash in a bag, and they pulled off with the pickup truck. Like, these people were combing through my trash for my DNA to do witchcraft and spell work with. These people were doing the most. Never, not once, could I even put a we-grown bloody pad. Never, not once could I even put a bloody pad or anything from menstruation in my goddamn trash. That shit had to be a bonfire once a month under a full moon, bitch. that was a bonfire. That was a bonfire in my backyard once a month. Shit. I was like, I'm not gonna make it that easy for you. So this professor tried to love bomb someone with money to kill you. What are the messages? So when I tell you all these people did the most. These little demons. Elon Musk don't got shit to say to their ass. Elon Musk like, that's y'all fault. Y'all should have killed her. Y'all couldn't do it. That's your fault. You should have did better. You should have chose better. Y'all, Elon Musk cut their ass off. He told them, she's like, why you not answering my calls? I thought you'd be here for us forever. The Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, you know, because that's who he is, the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. And Elon Musk said, bitch, you should have chose better. You could have chose another path, but hey, you were greedy and you took the money and you thought it was a good idea to do this to this person. You know, you should have chose better, bitch. Now, don't call my phone no more. What are the messages? What? They're going to talk about what? An incoming message? Okay, there might be an incoming message. This is their op. So somebody might be about to get an incoming message from someone's op, from a coven, a cult, or a church. Okay. Let's see what this is. You are spiritually protected. You have divine intervention. Oh, we know that. Give a fuck about these stupid ass people. Child, we ain't worried about it. If God brought us this far and protect us and kept us this long, he brought me too far to let me down. Hey, what's the song? It's Sunday. Why you say damn? He didn't bring me this far to leave me. I can't remember. All right. Who's this op energy? Tell me about this. I'm trying to remember the old church song. We say, he didn't bring me this far to let me down. I can't think of it right now, child. Burhanu Cabret. There he goes. Okay. Who's the op? Who's the op? Who is the op? Who is the op? Oh, okay. It's 3. All right, the op is a Mason. Eritrean at the NSA. Somebody could be a judge in family court or something like that. This is someone on your child's mom's side of the family. Okay. All right. Somebody could be on someone's child's mom's side of the family. Someone's op and Eritrean. Okay. So I don't know. This might be for a man. your op is a Mason. Okay. Somebody's being spiritually protected right now. Okay. All right. Let me say that again. Okay. So somebody could be dealing with family court right now. I think they're just talking about family court. But I have our Glasgow, Tennessee family court. One of my collective gave me this name. Remember I told you all to give me names of anybody you know had questions about if you were going through something, and I'll add some of them to my thing. I don't know if this is talking about this particular judge, or this could just be talking about family court for somebody, okay? Or somebody could be from Tennessee. Take it as it resonates, okay? This is something that has to do with a cult or a coven or a church. You might be a man or you could be a woman. It's those type relationships. I'm not gay, but bitch, I get it. I get it. All the women know what I'm talking about. I get it. Child. This is someone on your child's mom side of the family. So if you have a child's mom, it's not your child's mom, but someone on their side of the family. Okay? Someone in this is an Eritrean that's connected to the NSA, and this is their op. So this Eritrean is someone's op. Whoever I'm talking to, this Eritrean is your op. Okay? All right. And someone's a Mason here. All right. What do you want me to tell this person? Something about a burden here. Okay. Because somebody is already aware about a Six of Pentacles, about their involvement or with a person, an exchange they have with somebody. King of Pentacles, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this Capricorn Earth sign might be this Eritrean energy. Somebody is already aware. The King of Swords could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or this could be someone in court, family court, a judge or somebody. Someone reversed an ending. Somebody is already aware that an Eritrean might have reversed an ending with a King of Swords. Who's the King of Swords? Someone that paid a lot of money to someone to reverse an ending, to do something. What's this Ace of Pentacles for? They didn't get their wish fulfillment. A judge. Okay, okay, I got you. So they want me to tell whoever you are, this Eritrean is your op. So you must have been the victim of whoever this Eritrean at the NSA is. Whoever I'm talking to. Maybe you're a man. Someone reversed an ending with a judge in court. If you're in family court with this person, or if you have any kind of court with this person, they reversed an ending with a judge, and they tried to bribe the judge with the Ace of Pentacles and gaslight this judge with the Page of Cups reverse and the Hierophant here. Okay, they tried to reverse an ending with the judge because you wouldn't take action to help them with this crime, the Page of Pentacles reverse. Oh, wow. And you release the burden. It is this Capricorn Eritrean. Yes. Okay. So they want me to tell whoever you are, clearly you're connected to this Eritrean and they were your op. Okay. This Eritrean was put in your life to set you up and to get you into a blackmail situation of some kind. Whoever I'm talking to, you wouldn't help them to continue with the crime that they were trying to get away with. So they reversed an ending with a judge to create some kind of problem for you. They offered a judge a large amount of money. They bribed the judge to try to emotionally manipulate, lie, or twist the truth and gaslight the situation for a Libra or an Empress in reverse, for an older woman here, so that something could happen really, really fast in the past, so that they could get you to reverse an ending with them and help them. So what they're telling me is, whoever I'm talking to, I'm picking up on right now, this Eritrean wanted you, who is your op, they wanted you to help them get away with a crime. But you did not want to help this Eritrean get away with this crime, and they were creating a whole lot of burden in your life because they're your op, and they were using you to help them get away with this crime. And because you would not help them to try to get this impossible crime done, they bribed a judge to cause something, to give you a hard time, or to give some kind of judgment. You must have a child with an older woman or a Libra, and they bribed the judge to create some kind of imbalance or to twist something or manipulate something. The Page of Cups in reverse is manipulation. They bribed the judge to manipulate a situation that would force you to reverse an ending with the mother of your child or something like that. Because they figured if you reversed an ending with the mother of your child, that you all must know each other. They would convince you to help her get away with this crime. So whatever recently happened, if there was a situation where your child's mother was getting evicted, or they needed your help, or you were in trouble in court for something, it's something having to do with court, but they bribed the judge to connect you to whatever this is because they needed the judge's help in manipulating you to reverse an ending with whoever this older woman is you might have a baby with or a child with, because they figured she would be able to help convince you to help this Eritrean to try to get away with this crime. They bribed the judge to help them reunite you, you know, by using the legal system. Okay? That's what they wanted me to tell you. All right. And what is this about an incoming message? What is this about an incoming message? I have the Two of Cups. Somebody is heartbroken because they were backstabbed and betrayed because somebody held them back. So somebody might have held somebody back from doing the right thing by manipulating something with the judge. Okay. We have the Chariot, Cancer energy, and then we have this Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They were in some destructive, reckless energy. They were in some destructive, reckless energy because they didn't get what they expected. So they got a judge to orchestrate something for them to force you to have to reverse an ending with apparently someone that you must have created distance with, which might be the mother of your child or something like that. Or whoever it says the mother, someone on the mother of your child's family. So they bribed the judge to manipulate a situation or do something to force you to reverse an ending or have to come together to communicate or in person to do something with the mother of your child, because you must have kicked them out your energy or put distance, and they needed them to get close enough to you in order to try to manipulate and convince you to get back on, to get back in line with this Eritrean to help them pull the crime off. That was all manipulation. If you got dragged into court or whatever, or something was manipulated, I'm getting put out my place, whatever happened, it was all manipulation to get you to reunite with the Eritrean and help them get away with a crime. All of it was manipulation. Okay? All right. And this person's unhappy now because of this exchange, because it caused them to have a tower. Okay? All right. All right, guys. Give me a final message and I'm going to close this out, y'all. It was nice to see y'all on a Sunday. Child, y'all know the only time I come on here on a Sunday or on a Saturday is when I got a whole lot of energy, and it's something on my mind that the ancestors put on my mind or put some fire up under me. Child, you know they put some fire up under me. You know they put some fire up under me why I came on here today. They would not let me sit there and watch them reruns of Friends. Shut up. They would not just let me sit there on my Netflix and relax. Child, they would not let me rest. They said, we need you to do something. Y'all, I'm serious about that petition. I'm going to start looking at some samples of the type of petition I'm looking for, because there are different types of petitions, that you write. This is a petition to pass some goddamn laws against Americans that commit treason, as well as tethers or foreigners that are from another country. I don't give a fuck if you came here 20 years ago and your kids graduated high school. All y'all motherfuckers need to pack up and get the fuck out the country if you are working together to block us from the NSA, if y'all are working together to gang stalk us, if you're working together doing black magic on us, causing imbalances for us while you taking motherfucking jobs that we're supposed to fucking have. No, this is a petition that you will have your citizenship, your residency revoked, and be immediately moved out the country, deported. You and everybody that walk, talk, and think and act like you too in your community. If we don't have no justice and no peace, neither will you. You shouldn't have come to this country and goddamn collaborated with no goddamn body to hurt people that are from this country. How fucking dumb can you be? We can't get deported. That's our fucking country. But your ass can with your stupid ass. So I'm going to look into some templates for a good petition, and also a website. And how much it'll cost to maintain this website, with the names, the address, and community of any tether or foreigner in America that participates in gang stalking. Because that means no justice, no peace for us. No justice, no peace for you. You're going to have to take your ass home. Let's go. Final message. Because I'm like, how come ain't no Chinese people being gang stalked? No East Indians in America being gang stalked. It's no foreigners being gang stalked in America. Ain't no foreigners being gang stalked. It's just Americans. They might be gang stalked in India, but not in America. They're not. Why? Because they help them with the shit. And one thing y'all can do is like what I was doing when I was still in America, in the thick of things. If I was being followed, I took a picture of their face and tags. And if you really want to play in my face on trying to get me in an accident, I would follow your ass all the way fucking home, or until you pulled into a parking lot or the police. If you really want to play with me, that's how I was on that type of shit. When they kept playing with me, following me and shit, I was like, oh, you want to play follow? I would slam on my brakes in the middle of the fucking street in dead ass traffic with the green light and everything. I would slam on my brakes and sit right fucking there. And that's when they would be weird and look at you, and start pulling around me. And as soon as they pulled around me, I would get right on their ass and I would record their tag and record their face. And then I would put them online. That's another way we can find and identify them. Use your phone like a weapon. Use your cell phone like a weapon. If you are being followed by, I don't give a fuck if they're an NPC, bitch, you're going to be an NPC in Somalia. Bitch, you gonna be a NPC in Afghanistan, bitch. You be a dirt loving, sand walking NPC. You won't do it over here. You're gonna take a picture of their face and their tag. That's what you're gonna start doing, okay? Because that's another way of identifying them. They got them goddamn flock cameras. You know where everybody live and who they are. It's a way to find and identify anybody gang stalking you, and especially if they're from another country. Take a picture of their face and their tags. Then we slap their ass up on a website till we get each one of them. You make us have a miserable existence following and stalking us. How about all of us know who you are? We find out where you work. We get your email address. We find your social media, and we start stalking you. We can become our own gang stalking group here. Anybody that gang stalks anybody on this website, when we get your information, all of us are going to crash anything you have on social media. We're going to find where you work at. How about that? Reverse gang stalking. So I have the moon. You can expect that a Virgo, a hermit, or someone that's isolated. The Six of Pentacles, someone you know, okay? Somebody could be waiting for something, but they're dealing with a burden right now, a father figure, because the spell work backfired. Yeah, and someone's stability is off right now because they don't have any more friends. Who's this King of Cups father figure? Who is this King of Cups father figure? Someone could be a Pisces that got cut off by a bunch of people, and a conflict is over. They couldn't cause any more. They're the father figure that could not cause any more conflict for somebody, and all of their friends are distancing themselves from this person right now. And what's this Three of Wands about? Yeah, it was a failed mission. They were looking for someone to do something to you, but they can't do any more injustice against you, whoever you are. The Ten of Pentacles. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Somebody got to give you clarity about some fucking money. I know that's right, Spirit. That's it. We're gonna end it right there. Somebody better give you some motherfucking clarity about some money. You don't fucking gang stalk us for 10 and 20 years and block our employment opportunities, block money we work for, try to block our health, try to destroy our vehicle, try to make us homeless, harass, stalk, monitor, death spells day and night, energy, weapons, nerve gas for 10 fucking years, and then say, okay, well, we're going to walk away and stop. Whatever condition we left you in, I guess you find your way to pull yourself up by the bootstrap. Bitch, somebody's going to come through and tell us about some form of reparations and money, some form of compensation, some form of housing. Bitch, if you found a way to give all them goddamn illegals, you let all those illegals in the country, what did you do with the hotels? You opened up all the fucking hotels and you loaded them up in it. You opened up expensive hotels in New York and everywhere else, and you let all them illegals live in that hotel for free, comfortably. Bitch, you better find a way to help all these people that you made homeless through this gang stalking and shit, and open up them same hotels and them same arrangements for all of us you did this shit to. Child, they were giving them food, they were giving them EBT cards, they were giving them goddamn hotel stays in nice hotels. How many of y'all right now, if they do the same thing they did for them goddamn illegal migrants in New York, if they opened up them nice downtown hotels, if they gave you a nice suite and a nice room, would take it and take care of it and keep it clean and form a nice, neat little community until you can get on your feet and run that shit like a business nice. Yes. A lot of y'all that were targeted because of your wisdom, because of your light, and because of being chosen by God, being anointed. A lot of y'all would have benefited from a hotel stay like that, like they gave to all those illegal immigrants they let in. The government can do the same motherfucking thing for the victims of this gang stalking because they know who you are. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. We need clarity. Happy Sunday, y'all. I love you all, each and every last one of y'all. My brothers and sisters that come from other countries to America, yo, respect us. You a guest in our country. I love y'all. If y'all are not gang stalking, if you're not being arrogant, if you're not sitting up there walking around because somebody gave you some status and looking your nose down on the people that are from that country, you don't know in detail the history, in detail. You know what you heard and glazed over, but you don't know in detail things that have gone on in that country that have created some of the situations with some of the people. You don't know and understand the propaganda in the media that tries to make people see everybody the same or under one blanket. It's so many different things you don't know about. I love y'all. But do not work with these people to gang stalk. If they offer you a job in the federal government, offer to bring your family over, you're going to get fucked up. I'm telling you right now, coming against Americans, because we about to give you the boot if you on that type of shit. But if you on some peaceful shit and you can get along and be cool, you know, don't be on no arrogant type shit, okay? Because you don't see the manipulation. then we can be cool. I love you. You know I love you. I love your foods. I love New York is a mixing bowl of all cultures. You know, I'm not against y'all. I'm not against immigration. But what I am the fuck against, and I will say something about, is you coming together with these motherfuckers at the NSA, in the government, to fuck with Americans and try to make us homeless and try to do spell work on us and destiny swap and all that other bullshit. All these cults and covens being formed by all these warlocks that they're recruiting from different parts of the world. We need to chase them out. Chase them out. Bitch, we got good old-fashioned hoodoo in this bitch. I'm QUAN Yin. This is I Have No Cause Tarot. We got hoodoo and Jesus, bitch.